Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jennifer Rice Epstein. I'm the Public Affairs Officer here at the Long Beach Department of Health and Human Services. Thank you all so much for being here today as we unveil our new children's space at the Multi-Service Center. And to start us off, I'd like to welcome Mayor Rex Richardson.
All right. Good. Good afternoon and welcome to the Multi-Service Center. I see a number of health department folks. Health department, make some noise. That's right. We are proud that Long Beach is a public health city, one of only 3 in the entire state of California. And so we have dedicated, full-time public employees, public health professionals who care about this work and aren't just showing up every day to do a job, but they really care about the way we impact families in our community. And so we thank you. Well, today is a very exciting day, particularly for some of the little ones in our community. We're excited to reopen our MSC Kids Corner. It's a special place designed just for children. That is incredibly important. I am a dad. I have 2 little girls. They're growing up fast. They're 7 and 10 now. But I can remember when they were little, and many of you saw, sometimes I would be doing press conferences wearing the little dad thing, right? The carry thing. I don't remember what it's called, the Bjorn or whatever. And they grew up, and Roberto knows, we were elected the same day to city council. I would go to meetings, and these kids did not care about whatever the meeting was. And sometimes we would take toys or books or stuffed animals so they can do their own thing, because one thing I knew was that they were not interested in whatever we were talking about. They were interested in being a kid. That's why this Kid Corner is so important, because here at the Multi-Service Center, we're in the business of taking on some very heavy-duty topics, grown-up topics. And guess what? The kids need their own space to be able to just be a kid while we take on some very heavy-duty topics about transforming lives and getting their families on the right trajectory. And so we appreciate having a fun, welcome area for children. That's what this is all about. I want to thank everyone who played a role, our leadership here in our city, Gensler, Leadership Long Beach, the partners who work together to really transform this space into a nature-inspired retreat where children can feel calm and kids can feel safe. Every detail was thoughtfully designed to offer a peaceful alternative to a waiting room. And so you can see, based on the jungle behind us and the toys, a lot of thought certainly went into this. And with this addition, children have a dedicated space of their own while their parents and their guardians do what they need to do and have those grown-up conversations. So I now want to introduce and welcome up our Vice Mayor, Councilmember Uranga.
Thank you, Mayor. And I want to welcome you to the 7th District. This is part of my district in Long Beach. And we're very proud of this center here because it offers a lot of good services for the community. And now we're adding children. It's an opportunity for them to stay busy, learn, experiment, share, socialize, so they can know that when they grow up, they made some friends here. I mean, special connections, not only with the other kids that are going to be here, but also with the staff, and get to know them, and get to know what exists here in Long Beach. Because if there's anything that's more important than anything else, is knowledge. Knowing where to go, knowing who to talk to, and feeling good about it. I want to thank Gensler Group, Leadership Long Beach, the mayor, for offering this wonderful facility to our community here in Long Beach. Very proud that it's here in the 7th District. And hopefully that we will see kids here enjoy. Doesn't that look welcoming? That looks welcoming to me. I walked in, I wanted to go there. What's there? Books. Oh, wonderful. So, and in the end of the day, it's an opportunity for kids to have fun and to stay busy. Nothing keeps kids more involved than being busy. So, welcome. Thank you for being here this afternoon. And at this point, who do I introduce? Paul. The the Director of the Embassy, Paul Duncan. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Uranga, and thank you everyone for coming out today to join us here at the Multi-Service Center. This is a very important place within our response to homelessness and the crisis that we face within the city and as a region. For many people, this is the first place that they're coming to reach out in a tough time. So on an average day, we could see anywhere from 150 people on a slow day to 250 people on, one of our more busy days. So it is a very heavily utilized space. We are excited to be able to add to our ability to make this a welcoming and friendly space to the people that are coming in. Primarily, we are seeing single adults here at the Multi-Service Center. However, we do have families coming in. It is a heavy time as a parent. I know when I'm stressed out, I've got to worry about, how my kids are interacting in this space. It makes it difficult for me to be present and to focus in on the things that I need to focus in on. So being able to add this vital space here to the MSC allows parents to focus in on what might be one of the more difficult times in their life and not have to worry about, hey, is my kid running around the space and yelling and screaming? But now they have a space where they can go and they can be a kid that's a little bit away from the hustle and bustle of our main lobby, and where they can be a kid. So we're, grateful for all the support from Gensler, from Leadership Long Beach, all of our partners that provided donations and made the space one that is welcoming and that we can be proud of for our kids to be a part of. And with that, I want to introduce Alejandra Moses, our Early Childhood Strategic Initiative Program Manager within the department, and she will speak more about the importance of safe spaces and a place where children can be children. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Paul. As you may know, Leadership Long Beach activates community leaders to engage in more meaningful service to the city of Long Beach. As part of our class project, we identified the Kids Corner in the Multi-Service Center as a place where we could make positive and lasting impacts. We know that many of the children who visit this space are under the age of 5, and it is during these first 5 years that a child's brain develops the fastest, leading to the most critical time in their development. For these reasons, we knew that we wanted the Kids Corner space to be a space where not only was it visually appealing, but also ensured to provide comfort, engagement, and developmental benefits to the young visitors. The redesign focused on introducing new items and fostered positive early development, encouraged parent-child interaction, and offered a rich sensory experience. As the community learned about this initiative, enthusiasm grew, resulting in generous contributions of every item that you see here, from the furniture to the leaves on the ceiling to the toys and books, all ensuring that every child who visits the Kids Corner has access to meaningful, developmentally appropriate resources. Once again, I'd like to thank my health department partners and Leadership Long Beach partners, Sophia Hodgett and Taylor Ashton, as well as the rest of our Leadership Long Beach cohort, and everyone else who was actively engaged in this effort to make this possible. And now I'd like to welcome the Gensler team, who have been all in since the day we proposed this project to them.
All right. Well, thank you, Alejandra. Gensler is extremely honored to be part of this journey. This project was a wonderful example of what bringing your network together can do. Thank you, Sophia, for tapping your mom. Yep. Thank you, Hella, for tapping me in the CI group at Gensler. Hella's actually our librarian, and she's absolutely amazing. Thank you for tapping the community that you are included with. What started out as this little idea to brighten a space with some new furniture and some paint and whatnot became this hearts open, creativity activated, so we can revitalize a space to provide a space of comfort for children and families in a really critical time in their lives. The team was extremely excited about partnering with Leadership Long Beach. We had never heard of the program, but once we did, it was absolutely, we had not heard of it. But it was amazing, right? And so what a better way to engage in the community to deliver something so amazing. So we composed this team of community-focused individuals that really believe that design has the power to change the world. And that was our goal, to create a space that would uplift spirits, if only for a moment. Our team was really committed to delivering this little space of refuge, a place where kids and their families could really feel safe. We are truly proud of this project. It's one of our smallest we've ever done. Though it was the smallest, it actually engaged hundreds of people in our office. We had brainstorming sessions. We just had moments of bringing thoughts and minds together. One of the missions at Gensler is to really foster a more just and inclusive future for all, and this project did just that. So we really believe that there is power in community. So thank you again to all of you, Leadership Long Beach, Hella, Priscilla, Jean, Cynthia, all those who support us along the way. And thank you to our amazing vendors that came through and really made this space special. JBI Interiors, Hero Flooring, Lowell Design, Epic Trends, Met West, Isomar, Matt Construction. You are all the true change makers. I'm truly appreciative for all of you. And back to you, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, before we cut this ribbon, I learned a little bit today on how this network works. Somebody tapped their mom and all of that. That's Long Beach. That's our community. Our community is, we're all a part of the same social fabric, and we're all tugging at each other. And what we ended up with is something really, really special here. And you might not have known about Leadership Long Beach, but I think they're going to recruit you into one of the upcoming classes soon. I'm class of 2010. Leadership Long Beach. So without further ado, it's time to grab the world's largest pair of scissors, our City of Long Beach scissors. Come on, everybody come, you know what, let's put the ribbon in front of us. Yeah, come,